Chapter 4 lecture is going to be brief. I'm going to let you kind of just read through stuff. It's relating to individual income taxes. Many of you have got some experience with individual income taxes already. I'm just going to kind of scroll through these learning objectives and point out a few things that I think might be important for you to recognize. First, the individual income tax formula. Uh, the thing to point out here is there are two different classifications of deductions for people. There's for AGI deductions and from AGI deductions. Um, they're both deductions that reduce your taxable income, but just they separate them because this subtotal called AGI is a really important number on an individual tax return, and it gets used in calculating a bunch of other um, uh, situations or credits or potential deductions on a tax return. So we have to calculate this subtotal for use in many other situations later on a return. So then the from AGI deductions, this is where you get the greater of the standard deduction or your personal itemized deductions. The standard deduction is just a given deduction that the IRS gives to every taxpayer depending on what their filing status is. Itemized deductions is a summation of all of your types of deductions that fit into this category, like medical expenses, property taxes, mortgage interest, charitable contributions, certain job-related unreimbursed expenses. So they would all fit into there. And then personal and dependency exemptions. These are more freebie deductions that the government just gives us for every um, husband and wife, spouses. Those are personal exemptions, and then dependency exemptions. You get one for every dependent that you have too. And these amounts they go up every year. But if you have five personal and dependency exemptions, you'll get like $3,650. I think is the number for 2010. You get 5 times 3650. You get that deduction as well. So you calculate taxable income, apply tax rates, you get credits and stuff too. So look over this formula. Um, this is what the 1040 looks like if you haven't seen one before. 2 pages basically with a lot of supporting forms. You read some of these like attached Schedule C, attached Schedule D, Schedule E, F. So there's a bunch of supporting documents or schedules that we'll see some of when we get into the individual tax return for this chapter. Common income items, common excluded items. Just read through this. Deductions, it explains for AGI deductions, it explains from AGI deductions, dependency and personal exemptions, the calculation of income tax. So this is a pretty good example or learning objective to go through the whole individual system.